something like that. Okay, I'll do Ed Sullivan. So you guys, I'm coming back to Dallas in like a couple months, like a month and a half or something. I've done so many shows here. I love it here, and I also love Texas very much. So I'm gonna try to do a piece that I won't be doing for any of those shows, just so that it feels a little separate. And what I'm gonna do is this. I am an expert. I could do any accent from any city, region, state, suburb, whatever it is, accurately. Well, that would be New York. That'd be a New York accent. But I'm gonna try to focus on Texas. So let's put up a flag of Texas. The map of Texas. If we got that there. So we've got Texas there. Just so we can like lead into it, I'm gonna start on the East Coast of the United States, just to kind of like gradually get here, so you know the context of how Texas works. So coming from New York, you've heard New York accents before. Most of them sound like this. But Brooklyn sounds more like this. There's more of a little bit of bass in there. If you're from Brooklyn, Manhattan has more of a grown-up sound to it. If you're from Manhattan, you had a medical procedure. The Bronx, if you hear people from the Bronx, it's more in the lungs and a lot of pride if you're from the Bronx. And Queens has a higher end to it. Queens is kind of like in here. Nobody told me. So if you're from Queens, as you go a little further west into New Jersey, you hear a little bit of the accent, and you start to lose a bit of it as you go into Baltimore, Motor Oil. You've heard Baltimore accent before. Pennsylvania. If you start going a little more west, you got Tennessee, and cities like Nashville sounds like everything is an announcement. Everything's up here, and in Nashville, I have your mail. If you go a little southwest from there, you got Arkansas. Arkansas sounds like words are falling out of your mouth. Kind of bubbles in there. Now, Oklahoma, Tulsa sounds like kids on skateboards. Troublemakers on skateboards. Now, Texas, a lot of people think that it's the same accent. It changes throughout the state. It changes from city to city, even within a city. I'm gonna start over in Houston. Houston has kind of a whisper to it. There's kind of something right in here. The volume's kind of around. A lot of people working on themselves, working on getting therapy, kind of working through their depression. If you're from Houston, thinking, I'm gonna be a better person. If you're from Houston, you're thinking things through. I'm gonna become better. If you're from Austin, Austin's kind of like open mouth. And if you want to do Austin, you gotta do a laugh in there. Austin, we make art. We painted the whole wall. That's Austin. I feel like the most dramatic is Beaumont. That's the most dramatic. And as you come up towards Dallas, I think Dallas has more of a business-like accent to it. We had been on a layover, and I was on a conference call. If you're from Dallas, you're kind of right in here. There's a lot of business going on. As you move west, anywhere west of Fort Worth, as you go into Lubbock, where some accents add a syllable, Villas and Maya, they tend to take away a syllable. So, like, my son's joined the military. There's a primary school, they'll take away a syllable. If we go just south of Texas, we start going a little bit, let's say towards El Paso, just like right underneath Texas, and los mexicanos allí cuando hablan está aquí un poquito despacio, la boca está abierta, sí, por favor, mira, no me digas esas cosas aquí. But as you go further west in Mexico, en México, se cierran la boca allí, no te dije que las cosas están allí.
If we go a little bit north of there, let's go up to Northern California. San Francisco has an accent that sounds like it is a fact. I am winning the argument. If you're from San Francisco, I won. This is the truth. And as you go down a little bit further, Los Angeles and Southern California are like kind of right in here. You pronounce every part of the word in Southern California. And as you go down into San Diego, you hover right above the word as you go kind of like this. So those are all my accents. Thank you very much.